Filming these tag videos messes up my shelves. There are 9 questions and I'm just going to jump straight in. The first question is a book you've been unable to finish. For this question I'm going to be answering with Carrie Hope Fletcher's All I Know Now. It's not that I haven't been able to finish it because I don't like it, I love it. I've just never really read these kind of books before, so I'm finding it quite hard to get into it and to push through. After a while I have to stop reading it because where I'm not used to reading these style books, I'm finding it very hard to stay attached to reading it. The second question is a book you haven't read yet because you haven't had the time. For this one I'm gonna say The Drowning of Arthur Braxton by Caroline Smiles. I can't pronounce her last name. I haven't really had time to read this purely for the fact that I've got other books I want to read first, even though I know there is a movie being made by a YouTuber called Luke Cutforth, but I haven't really had the time to read it, I guess. So I'm just going to say this one, but I'm really excited to get around to reading it. Question 3 is a book you haven't read yet because it is a sequel. Most of the books I have got sequels. I haven't read the first ones, but for this one I'm going to say Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles. Question 4 is a book you haven't read because it's brand new. I know this isn't a brand new book, as in it hasn't just been released, but it's brand new to me. And that is Diana Gabaldon's Outlander, or Cross Stitch, the first book in the Outlander series. So I only recently got this a few weeks ago and I haven't read it yet because I have other books I want to read first. Now the reason I picked this up was mostly because of Sasha from A Book Utopia. She loves the series and she always speaks highly of it, and I'm not too happy with the cover I got, but he's hot, so I'm not complaining. Question 5 is a book by an author you read previously but didn't really like. For this I have chosen Where She Went by Gail Forman. This is the sequel to If I Stay by Gail Forman. It's not that I didn't like If I Stay, I didn't like the writing style, but I loved the storyline. And I really want to continue reading that, but because I didn't like the writing style in the other book, I'm not in any much of a rush to read this one. But I really do like the story and I can't wait to try and read this again. Number 6 is a book you haven't read because you haven't been in the mood for it. The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer, the first book in the series. I haven't been in the mood to read this. I don't know why. I look at it and I'm like, I need to read this. I just feel like I'm not much in that mood for like this kind of story. Question 7, a book you haven't read yet because it's enormous. I'm kind of cheating with this question. This book isn't as big as Outlander. It is pretty big and a little intimidating, but also I haven't read this because I haven't read the other books in the series before these ones. I read the first in the Mortal Instruments series and that's it. But this one is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. Question 8, a book you bought because of its cover. That is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Just look at this cover. It's beautiful. So I don't really know much about it, but it's beautiful and I'm really happy I bought it. The last question, number 9, is the most intimidating book on your TBR. And that is The Complete Works of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This is the biggest book on my shelves. And it's quite intimidating to the point where I had to put sticky notes in where each story starts, just so I don't feel so intimidated by it, but it's still pretty intimidating because there are over 1,000 pages. But yeah, so I'm excited to try and read these. I think it might take me a while. So that is all the questions answered for the intimidating TBR pile tag. I hope you enjoyed it. All the books I mentioned will be linked in the description box below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. All the links will be in the description box below as well. And I am going to be tagging 2 people to do this tag, and that is my friend Tao and my friend Steph. The people I tagged links will be in the description box below, so go check them out as well. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you next time with another video. Bye guys.